Hi, good morning, Google. This is it's August. It's August. Good morning, Google. I love you. Love you, all the viewers. Just it's a brand new day, and it's August. Hey Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Friday, August 26th.
Friday, August 26th. Today is Friday, August 26th, 2022. Just making a video vlog. Um, so yesterday was my second day of work. It kicked my ass. It was probably the hardest day of my life. I was on my feet, busy with food and like when you're working the grill there, you just gotta be on your stuff all the time, or else you're gonna mess up an order or like mess up someone's breakfast, and you don't want to mess up someone's breakfast because anyway. Um, um, McDonald's is awesome. Rocking the yellow. I got the yellow, and I gotta get the red to kind of rock the McDonald's, Google, Starbucks. All these places are so good. Anywhere you economize is pretty much good for you. They'll get you what you need to go need. They'll get you what you need to start your day or finish your day. Even if you have stuff at home that you already bought, you're still economizing. You're still spent using that energy and for things that you want in your life. At a fair price, hopefully. Um, anyway, what I started in today to do, real quickly before I go to work, is I wanted to talk about the my pack that I got yesterday. So we got on my first mythic pull, Liliana the Last Hope, 3 mana. Up to one target creature gets -2/-1 until your next turn. Mill 2 cards, then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. -2, and then -7. You get an emblem with at the beginning of your end step. Create an create X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens, where X is 2 plus the number of zombies you control. So it looks like you can make zombies with her, or or maybe I don't want to handle them too much with my hands, so I'm gonna try to get them into a sleeve. Let's see if we can get some sleeves here. Free up some space. Um, Sizzling Barrage. And Voldrobler. Or, yeah, Voldrobler. I'm just kind of like breaking down this deck now to add my two new mythics. I gotta get more sleeves, and I gotta buy I gotta buy a I gotta buy a card this is beautiful. I don't want to get too much oil on it from my hands. I've never seen this card before. This looks beautiful. Liliana the Last Hope. Beautiful, beautiful card. Liliana the Last Hope. And next, Aminatou. So Aminatou says +1, draw a card, then put a card from your hand on top of your library, which is really good. Um, and then -1, exile another target permanent you own. then return it to the battlefield under control. So you can like blink stuff, which is really cool. And then -6, choose left or right. Each player gains control of all non-land permanents other than Aminatou, the Fate Shifter, controlled by the next player in the chosen direction. Aminatou, the Fate Shifter, can be your commander. And as you can see, it's white, blue, black. It's the girl from the front of the card, or from the front of the pack that we opened. So that's really cool. She looks like a little princess or a little Egyptian princess or something, or a little baby, a little girl. That's pretty cool. I gotta look up the price of those. That's really cool. And then now, so I'm just doing a pack review because like it was like I opened this pack and then I just wanted to know like what was in it and like how I'm gonna apply this to my decks. Cryptic Spires. I'm not too sure if you can use Cryptic Spires in your deck. I thought it was only like a pre-release or a pack wars kind of thing. But maybe you can. Carrier Thrall. So Carrier Thrall says, when it dies, create a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token. It has sacrifices creature. Add colorless. Pretty cool. When Carrier Thrall dies, create a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token. It has sacrifices creature. Add colorless. This was the foil that I got. It was really nice. Probably gonna put this in a card carrier. Preserve its integrity. Quasali Pride Mage. Another foil. Has Exalted. Whenever creature you control attacks alone, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Sacrifice Quasali Pride Mage. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. He's really cool. I think I'm gonna find sleeves for those. Pretty much I have a deck that I'm breaking down to get sleeves for. So I really need to get like a binder again. And a binder and I just want to sleeve them so they're not like so they're not exposed to the air and the oil on my fingers and stuff like that. And Quasali Pride Mage, really nice. Oh wow, this looks good in this light. Quasali Pride Mage. Beautiful, beautiful art. I think the art on this is by Chris Ron. Very nice. Quasali Pride Mage. Alright, and now we have got Myth Realized. Enchantment. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a lore counter on Myth Realized. 2 and a white. Put a lore counter on Myth Realized. Until end of turn, Myth Realized becomes a monk avatar creature in addition to its... So I guess this would be... It's one white enchantment. So I guess you can use this to... Hey Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 4:31 a.m.
4:31. I should probably I have to go in at 6 and it's 4:31, so I think I got a little time left. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a lore counter on Myth Realized. Put a lore counter on Myth Realized until end of turn. Myth Realized becomes a monk avatar creature in addition. So it's an enchantment that turns into a monk for one white. So it says, becomes a monk avatar creature in addition to its other types and gains this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lore counters on it. So it's whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a lore counter on Mithrilize. So it's a 1 mana enchantment. So as soon as you cast spells, it gains a lore counter, and then for 1 white, it turns into an XX ground creature. Pretty cool. Check out the art on it. Really nice. Let me see. I don't know if you can. I don't know which is the best angle to see this at. Pretty cool. Art there is by Jason Rainville. Very nice. Aether Mage's Touch. 2, 1 white and 1 blue. Instant. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. It gains at the beginning of your end step. Return this creature to its owner's hand. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. It gains at the beginning of your end step. Return this creature to its owner's hand. Then put the rest of the cards revealed this way on the bottom of your library in any order. So Aether's Mage's Touch, I think this will go well with, let me see, it's 1 white and 1 blue, and Aminatou is white, blue, and black. So this goes well in that deck. So I guess what I can do is I can reveal the top 4 and do come into play, do like enters the battlefield effect. And then enters the battlefield effect, and then activate Aminatou, second ability, exile another target permanent you own, then return it to the battlefield under your control. So I exile the creature and return it under control, and I think it loses at the beginning of your end step. Return this creature to the owner's hand, because at the beginning, return it to the battlefield under, so it blinks it out immediately at sorcery speed. But this is it puts us on. I think this is going in this deck. This is awesome. That's a cool one for that deck. So essentially what I'm doing is just kind of breaking down my Ambergris Lomal deck. Aether Mage's Touch. I think I'm going to build a white, blue, black. So I'm going to find kind of like kind of cards that go into enter the battlefield, and they have some kind of effect. So I can blink them out with my commander, Aminatou. Aminatou. That seems pretty cool. I'm just kind of like sleeving the rares. I got some. Remember, I got some. I don't want to damage them with my nails. Bothersome Quasalt. I got this from the Magic Card Shop. I remember that guy, the guy from Las Vegas who plays on the Strip or performs at casinos on the strips. He's a dance instructor. He gave me these 3 Magic cards from Commanders. I forget his name. Man, I felt so bad for him. He was trying to trade in some of his stuff, and some of his stuff weren't some of his stuff wasn't legitimate, and it was probably because he tried to get it for a deal and got it for a really good deal, and he thought it was real, but it wasn't. And when he went to trade them in, he got 0 value for it. I felt so sorry for him. I know. I mean, I always try to buy product from. Wizards of the Coast. Like, as you can see, I rarely buy singles. The only time I buy singles is if like it's from a guaranteed source like Critical Hit Games, or Top Deck Keep, or Card Kingdom. I mean, that's the only time I buy, or TCG Player or MTG Goldfish. That's the only times I buy singles. The rest of the time, most of my collection comes from Wizards of the Coast, which is from sealed products. So I don't have that problem where like I'm trying to pick up deals. But I know how it is when you see a card and you're like, oh man, that card, it's like you're getting the best. It's like you're getting the best deal. You're like, oh my gosh, this card's worth like $100 and I'm getting it for $20. You're like, oh my gosh. And then you don't realize that it could possibly be a fake or something, and you end up wasting $20 on a card that's not real. It was very sad. I felt very sorry for him. I was like, I fell for him at that point. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Hey Alexa, what time is it?
It's 4:37 a.m.
Oh no, never mind. We got time. Yeah, so Myth Realized. Did we do Myth Realized yet? Cryptic Spires, Myth Realized. We got an egg token, a soldier token, a 1/1 soldier token, an egg token. Myth Realizes, it seems cool. In like an enchantment deck. I don't know if I would blink it in and out. I don't know if it would be an enchantment that I would blink in and out. Because it would lose its lore tokens. But we can probably take a look at it in this deck. Gruul Turf. Gruul Turf enters the battlefield. Tap. When Gruul Turf enters the battlefield, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Well, it's the wrong colors, first of all, so I don't think I can put this in that deck. But it is. Gruul Turf is really good. I've seen ones where they've had foil ones of these, which is really awesome. The detail on these cards are so amazing. Looks like a Battleground. Ron Spencer did this one. Here, I'll show it to you again. Ron Spencer, I think I've seen his name before. I think he's been painting for or drawing for Magic for a long time. Gruul Turf enters the battlefield tapped. When Gruul Turf enters the battlefield, return a land you control to its owner's hands. So this is cool because it adds both red and green simultaneously. Some of these dual lands only add red or green in a combination of either red or green. So it adds only red or it adds only green. So you tap it or you exhaust it for either 1 green mana or 1 red mana. When you exhaust or tap this one, you get both green and red mana. But with the added price of returning a land, I think this is a great card because when you play it, say you don't have a land in your hand, say you kept a 2-land hand, you play your first land first and you play your 1-drop, and then your second turn you tap your land for mana and you play another 1-drop, or you like say it's like in these colors, let's say it's a Bird of Paradise, you tap your Bird of Paradise and your land, you play your 2-drop, and then you play a Gruul Turf, which is going to add both green and red, and you already have the Bird of Paradise. You already have the Bird of Paradise out, and then you return the land. So next turn, you can add 1, 2, 3 mana because the Bird of Paradise and the Gruul Turf. Because the Gruul Turf, when you exhaust it or tap it, it adds 2 mana. So it's 2 and 1, 3, and then so on your third turn, which is say you don't draw a land, you play the land that you played on your first turn, and now you have 1, 2, 3 mana. You've gotten all your 3. You have 3 mana available to you just in lands, not to mention the bird. 3 mana available to you in lands, although you only had two lands in your hand. So this is a very good. I'm gonna try to get 3 of these for all the different colors. These are really, really good. Just because they let you return a land and then they added in dual combinations, it's really good. It just helps if you're running, if you drew if you drew a hand with only a couple of lands, with like a basic land, and this is really cool. See, unlike Cryptic Spires is most like most other dual lands. When it enters the battlefield tapped, add 1 mana of either of the colors, either of the circle colors. So you choose two. So like most of them, it'd be like white, black, or say the green red version of this would be green or blue. I mean green or red. So this is pretty cool. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has first strike totem armor. If enchanted creature would be destroyed, instead remove all damage from it and destroy this aura. Hyena Umbra. This is really good. I think this can go in enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has first strike totem armor. If enchanted creature would be destroyed, instead remove all damage from it and destroy this aura. Pretty cool. I think I'm gonna look for cards that have blink, but I think this might be nice for my Aminatou, which says that her -1 ability, the +1 ability is really good. So you can draw a card and then put 1 card from your hand on top of your library. It's kind of like the Sensei's Divining Top, but you just draw a card. And then Deep Analysis. Target player draws 2 cards. Flashback, pay 3 life. The flashback cost is amazing. It's only 2. And then 4 mana, draw 2 cards. Sorceries. This is going in this deck for sure. Because it has flashback. Pirates Pillage. I don't think Aminatou is. Well, let's just discuss the cards in general. So Pirates Pillage. I love this card. It's just like Big Score, except it's a sorcery. Pirates Pillage 3 and a color 3 and a red. It has like a goblin on it. It has like, or a Vashino. Oh no, it's a goblin. Goblins can carry their body weight in loot. Wayne Reynolds. As an additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards, and create 2 treasure tokens. Draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens. This is good because the additional cost, you discard. I really like this. This would be nice in my red deck actually. Let's see if I don't change it. I gotta go pick up some sleeves and some pages for my collection. I gotta get a binder. I don't know if I'm gonna stop in at Target and get a binder. I think I have a gift card there. I think I'll stop in at Target and get a binder. Sorry, things are a little meek until I get paid for the first time. This is why I was like, I really needed this job this month because I just got that car and I was like, oh man. But now I got some gift cards and stuff to kind of like hold me over. But man, thank God for my car. Thank God for my job. I wouldn't have had this job if I didn't have a car, because it runs before the bus, and then I wouldn't have been able to get there on time. Like, having a car has been really beneficial to me for getting this job. So I just gotta keep it now, and hopefully it lasts, and I can upkeep it, and do all the things that I need to do for it. Let's see here. I think so. What I did with yesterday was I took my deck with me to work. I just kept it in my car. I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore because my work is so close to my house. I could just come back home and get my deck. So, and plus I don't want the heat to warp the cards or to warp anything, just in case it gets too hot, because it's California and it's the summertime. All right, guys. Hey Alexa, what time is it?
It's 4:46 a.m.
Oh, it's time for me to go. All right, guys. I oh, there's only okay, there's only all right. I can do four. I can do four more card or five more. Or no, it's gonna take too much time. All right, guys. I'll discuss the rest of the pack in another video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you Google for letting me blog. Thank you for letting me talk and just share my life with you and share everything that I'm going through. Thank you for the gifts you've given me, the gifts both given and ungiven, gifts ungiven, all for the gifts ungiven and the gifts given. Thank you for every day. I thank you, and I realize that life could have been a lot worse for me, and then now I'm like uh saved by the grace of Google and the internet and everything and God, which is Google, is our first tangible God in our known existence in my reality. So in my existence so far, it's been really good and really tangible for me. Something I can search, something that can interact with me, something that can give me money. Thank you so much. You control everything in my life. You are there. You are faster than the fast. When we are slower than the slow. Oh, thank you so much, Google. I really love the fact that we can just post all our videos and then later you can look them over, or maybe you're looking them over now and you're just like, oh wow, look at all these little people. And these little people that run over, they look so different. They're all so cute. I miss my babes. She's a sweet babes. She's a sweet babes. Okay. Anyway, I gotta go. Get ready for work. Hopefully, I can do it. Thumbs up. Oh yeah, like and subscribe on the thing below. And thanks. I'm going to McDonald's and I'm ready to go and I'm ready to work. And this is awesome. We can do it. I love you and have a great rest of your day. And I'll blog tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.